guys, namaste and blessings. Welcome and welcome back to my channel, Rose Serpent Oracle. My name is Nela Maat, and today we are going to be channeling messages from the ancestors. Happy full moon in the sign of Capricorn. We have a storm going on right now, and it's very powerful, very cleansing. So moving forward, there's a lot of energy. I am collecting storm water, and so I cannot lie. I love nature in every freaking way. So let's see, setting clear intentions to connect and to channel messages for your highest good and the highest good of all. There's a lot going on. There's a lot moving. There's a lot of energy here. Please speak to me, Mother Nature. Speak to me. We have, so I'm hearing a death and revert. We have the end of a cycle. Whoa, oh my God, you guys. Prepare for change. It's important to prepare for change. It's time to take steps towards and forward. Okay, we have the energy of the moon, the unconscious, the divine feminine. We have the energy of the great serpent. I said it, endings and beginnings. I think you guys are going to be able to hear it. It's the end of the old world, and we are here to give birth to the new. The ancestors, what I'm hearing is about being a leader and being a guiding light in the world. There's a message of aligning with divine principles, understanding the laws of nature. This is really a calling to all of you to stand in your power and your truth, because there's going to be a lot more division happening. There's going to be a lot of confusion, and the ancestors are illuminating the way. And now not everybody is paying attention. And so you have been guided here. I want you to really take time to sit with the ancestors, to sit down, to connect with the earth, and to ask yourself, am I paying attention to the signs and the synchronicities? This is about walking with nature, going with the changes and not going against. There's also a message of honoring the cycles, letting go, surrendering. I'm hearing there's a message about being wrapped in like a baby. You know, when you wrap a baby, swaddle and then take care. So those who seek within, those who seek to connect with the mother, with their bloodline, their ancestors, will be swaddled and protected and nurtured. When I was seeing when I'm seeing the light striking, that was close. That was very close. I feel and I sense this energy of the tower and divine intervention, and divine timing is at play, and the importance of grounding ourselves with nature, understanding how nature and those who have transition and those who have ascend, who walk with us in spirit, communicate to us. Okay. They also want you to pay attention to the weather, because the weather speaks about what's going on in your environment. Okay. Because a lot of you might work with helping with clearing the grid, holding a special frequency. And so they're speaking about maintaining your energy field clear and following ritual ceremonies, doing your own things. For some of you, some of your ancestors want to teach you that, but are you opening the channels? They're talking about opening the channels. However, we have the oil of vitrioli, and this is when we still have, when we still are holding on to chronic resentment. This is the green lion. Okay, the green lion is the lower Mercury. This is when we still are holding on to chronic resentment, shame. We still are working through a process of forgiving ourselves. There might be some guilt, some rage, some suppressed anger, suppressed frustration. And so, yeah, I'm hearing Uranus, right? Uranus, the awakener. This is about awakening to the truths, and we're being called into honesty. We're being called to come clean about how we truly feel about ourselves, our lives, our relationships, the people around us, the places we work, where we stand in life, okay? With the benevolent guide, this is about nature supporting us and the language of nature, understanding how nature and your, like I said, the spirit world communicate with you. This is also reassurance that if you show loyalty, devotion, and if you choose to walk in integrity with nature, right, you will be supported. If not, what happens is that the person gets lost inside the belly of the serpent, and you will be going through cycles and cycles and cycles and cycles of never ending karmic situations. And so we must work through the transmutation, turn everything that has been shame and the resentment, the pain, the hurt, into gold, into something that brings healings and blessings, not just to your life, but the life of those that you touch. I love storms, and I love sunny days and rainy days, all kind. The weather is just, for me, it's amazing, and I receive a lot of messages. This energy make me think of the Orisha. Oh yeah, it's 222 right now. And that's the warrior energy. That's the not giving up. That's the honoring our ancestors, our heritage. The warrior, right? She who is going to war, but this is about confronting the internal wars, the wars with ourselves that cause all of the outcomes, right? The wars with experience with life and other people. There's a calling here to connect, to ground, to awaken, to like, it's time to awaken. All right, what is next in my journey? Where do I stand? What's really going on? It's time to come very clean and clear about where we stand in our lives. We have the energy of iron, the masculine, and look at all that energy around. Lightning. And that's what I was connecting to the most. It's the lightning, a lot of lightning. There was like pink and green lightning with golden. So the energy of the iron is the divine masculine. That warrior is the warrior energy. We have glass. Funny that I'm looking through a glass window, which I can show you guys, but Yeah. And for me, this energy is about, someone can take a look outside right now with this crazy storm and see what's going on through the lenses of despair, of fear, of, oh no, complaining about a storm. But for me, right, it's all perception and perspective. I see beauty and power, and I hear messages, and I can resonate with nature, how nature communicates. Like, there are times where I feel like this, right? There are times where I feel very sunny and bright, and there are days when the emotions and the mental body are battling, and there is, yeah, there's an energy, right? The energy of the divine wanting me to break free. And so it brings the tower, the lightning, and it gets me cracked open. You know what I mean? And so ask yourself, how are you seeing your current situation? How do you feel when you take a look at your life, at the people, at the world? Do you see things with the through the lenses of fear, of awe? Are you in awe? Do you have wonder, curiosity? Is it fear? Is it limitations? What is your perception and your perspective? Can you find beauty within everything? The good, the bad, the shitty, the dark, the light, the all of the things, right? This energy speaks about our humanness. We have resin, and it makes me think of amber. And when we are working with the energy of amber, once again, is this energy of the earth, right? Is an energy of grounding ourselves with the earth, and is Capricorn, right? Earth and water, earth and water. Speak about solidifying things, solidifying our foundations, and bringing into a place of union. So solidifying solidity, and I'm also hearing fertility, and yeah, being very, very, very grounded. So it's time to continue working through our inner foundations and grounding, our union with the spirit, with the spiritual world, with our higher self, and our ascended ancestors, and Mother Nature, and the forces of nature, of course. Oh, here it is. Here it is, lead. Here it is, Saturn, of course, showing up. So lessons, a structure, getting things done, being proactive, your relationship with focus, your relationship with discipline, learning new things, expansion, grow, rise. It's just doing all of the things. And then from, the energy of lead, and then we have quicksilver. And quicksilver, right, is used to build jewelry. And there's a lot of works that are done with quicksilver. So it speaks about fortitude, endurance, and yeah, mastering our relationship with our inner warrior. So it's like grounding things, from strong inner foundations, bringing things here that are solid, that are built, yeah, through a process of intense endurance. Okay. All right. Awesome. Two more. Oh, there were three. We have the Succus lunare, or the sap of the moon plant. This speaks about our unconscious. So it's time to continue, right? Investigating, going deep into our unconscious to see what is it that we still are also holding on to. Any attachment to a particular outcome, a person, a situation. I'm also hearing how is your body of desire, the animalistic aspect of you, driving your life? Where do you feel disempowered, and how can you work through empowering yourself from a place of grace and understanding What they're saying is that there's no need to negate our humanness. It's just about embracing all of it, how it comes, and then embodying virtues so that we can give to ourselves. So how can I give grace to a person if I cannot give grace to myself? How can I practice compassion and love, right, if there's not people out there who are doing the opposite? So this is the thing. They're speaking about becoming what you desire to experience in the world. And this is not about having expectations of, because I do this and you do the same, and those are like kids, oh no, you go and then keeping on tabs. No, this is about I become what I desire to be in the world, and I have that spiritual understanding that I am meant to experience the opposite, because if not, how am I going to be practicing, right? But at the end of the day, it's a choice to become a righteous person, a person who walks in integrity, a person who honors the earth, who gives back to the earth. It's a choice. Oh, some people are like always, right, doing the glass view, right? All they see is darkness and sadness and bad. It's bad. The world bad. Everybody wants to take from you. Mistrust and projections, and all they see is pain and poverty. Right, that's a way of experiencing life, because nothing is just black or white. So they're speaking about that energy of the cancer that also can be very Neptunian, where we are just going to extremes. We can, I'm love and light, and I'm just love and light, right? And I'm rejecting the darkness within me. Or I can just be completely, and I'm a bad person, I'm giving up, and I'm all bad, and I am worthless, and now I just abandon myself. Or I can just see all is beauty, 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 and fantasize and intellectualize pain, but then inside me and in my unconscious, right, there's all this pain and hurt, and I'm jealous and envious and raging with chronic resentment and feeling separated and not belonging. We have yellowing, and that speaks about, when you get a bruise and it goes through different colors, right? So we're like yellowing. Sometimes it's like there's this still is discomfort, and it gets a little itchy. So the yellowing, like some things are becoming very clear to you about what needs to be healed, integrated, love, and it's time to embody those virtues, right, and give it to yourself, and then move on. And last one, we have the sun splendor, right? And these energies just integrate everything I was saying about honoring each chakra. Through all chakras and through all tree of life, there are vices and virtues. And so what happens when we release the vices and we heal our relationship with our desires and our lower Mercury, we then start to radiate an energy of frequency that then attract a lot of beauty, and we start to heal ourselves, and we start to touch the lives of all around us and even our environment. Okay, so the ancestors and Mother Nature, the primordials, want you to know that of your capacity to make a difference in the world. Yeah. And look at this, you guys. It's beautiful. The flower of life, right? There's a beautiful alchemical flower. And we have all of this going on. And in true, you think about, like, welcome to the human experience. You know what I mean? There's so much beauty within everything. Even though, sometimes with the vinegar, we can just go into getting lost in victim mentality and being angry at our lives. And this, when we still hold on to this energy, we live life resentment, and we want to escape and create new characters, and we disassociate, because it's vinegar will take over, and then you will get lost in it. It will consume you. And so the experience of vinegar, right, is like when you make a salad with a dressing. What happens if you put a lot of that shit, right? It's going to be, you cannot. It's so strong. It takes over and stinks everything. But if you mix it with the proper olive oil, little vinegar, little lemon, little salt. You make a little bit of cilantro. You make this beautiful dressing, and it gives a spark of taste to the salad and the food. But what happens when we are consumed by vinegar? And so ask yourself, where are you being consumed from within with the energy of vinegar? And the energy of vinegar is everything that you have not yet transmute. Is suppress pain, suppress human suffering. All right. Okay, I think I'm just gonna leave it here. I will be channeling more messages. I feel so grateful to be here. Thank you guys. Namaste and blessings. I see you guys when I see you. Remember to honor your path and the path of those you love. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and you can just let me